Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. How's everybody doing today? Long time no live. Hope everybody's doing good. Today I have some Totino's stuffed nachos queso, which look like this, which I think they look pretty darn good. I've never had them before. They smell really good, that's for sure. And I have a salad here. I'm sorry, the angle, I have some cottage cheese with my salad too. It's Catalina dressing and all kinds of goodies in it. Oops, sorry. Hi Jerry, hi Greg, hi Shaken, hi Kat, hi Charlotte. I'm sorry, I might have missed a few because my chat wasn't showing up. I'm having a hard time with this angle. Hey Katrina. I'm using my new stand. Hi, Sammy. Well, I'm glad you made it, Greg, but I won't tell nobody, okay? But I have the new stand, and I know I'm cutting off part of my head or whatever, but I figured the food is better to look at than me, so I'll have to figure it out. Hey, Taste This. How are you doing? You'll be eating with me? Is it Balua? I'm not sure. Hey, Gorb, how are you? So what I was saying is I have some Totino stuffed nachos queso. Doesn't that look good? I think that looks pretty good. Hey Claudia, so glad you came. It came in this box. So you guys can see what it is. It has onions and peppers and cheese in it. They had a taco one too, but I didn't try. And I have a yogurt. I've never had this before. I don't know if you guys had it. It's a Dippers yogurt. So, thank you, Katrina. Hey, Renee, how are you? Hi, Chelsea. The food looks good. So, I'm going to try this too. It comes with cookies, and you dip them in vanilla yogurt. So, and these smell so good. I'm going to have to bite into one, but I'm going to break one open with you guys. So, let's see. There's what the inside looks like. There's no meat in these. I might try the meat ones next time. Really good. Oh, that's good. Look at that. And I have a salad. And I had some cottage cheese, so I added that too. These are really good. Is the outside part nacho? No. I don't think so. But it smells really good. It really does. It's more almost like the regular, it's a game changer, Michael. It's almost like the regular Totino's, I think. Is that what you think too? He's ignoring me. But it's almost like the regular one. Give you guys a close-up of the salad. Has tomatoes, carrots, cabbage, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions, and banana peppers, and a lot of cottage cheese on the side. I love cottage cheese with my salad. Hi, DeGeorgie? I'm not sure if I said that right. I'm sorry. Popovich. I think I got that right. But I love cottage cheese with my salad. Does anybody else like it? I like raisins too. When I have salad, I like to put raisins in too. And sometimes sunflower seeds. Love sunflower seeds too. So, how are you doing, Shake It? Are you doing good? Hi, Pang. How are you doing? Almost didn't know if I was going to make it because my internet was acting up so bad. Hi, Mia. Yes, I have tried taco salad, and I made a video on it too. So many different ways you can make a taco salad, really. Hi, Amber. How are you? That actually sounds good, Jerry. I never tried that before. Say hi to Dan, too. I never had these before, but I think they do one with meat in there, too. Aw, thank you, Pang. Hi, Secret. How are you? Do you have a secret for us today? We'll keep it. I missed you guys. It has been crazy. It has been crazy. Graduation, Mother's Day, Holy Communion. Now we got Memorial Day coming up. Me too. Secret. Hi, Susan. I'm so glad you got to make a bye. Hi, Blah. Or hey, Blah. That's neat, your name, Blah, Blah. Sometimes I say that. Blah, 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 blah. Hi. I'm trying to think of how to say your name. XM? XM? I'm not sure. That's what you do for a living? Hi, love you. How are you? Anybody have anything new going on? Anything new? I have a little bit of kind of saddish news. Close, it's Hemia. It's like Himania. I'm not sure. I probably won't get that. Hey, Brayden. I hope I said that right. How are you? Oh, well, that's neat. That's actually a nice job, Secret. I like that. Yes, I would share the food with you, Susan. Come on over and have a bite with me. But my little Tigger is pretty bad. I don't think he'll be around for much longer. He's just not doing too well. Your dog looks like my dog. I hope that's right, Balua. Balua. You guys go to eye doctor tomorrow, Jerry? You know what? I am sad about Tigger, but I'd rather, we'll have to make the decision, and I just don't want him suffering. I'd rather him not suffer. I know he lived a good life because we took really good care of him, and he had much love. So I do have a video that I haven't edited where he does a lot of talking, and you guys will hear him. But you know, he's been with us for 17 years, and he had been with somebody else. So I do know that he's lived a good life, so I'm happy. The doctor just says he's old, and he don't think he's suffering right now, but I don't know that he'll make it long. He kind of not eating so much. Hi, Texas. How are you? But I mean, it is sad, but I'd rather him not, you know, well, we're going to see what happens, but he's doing pretty bad. The old age has caught up to him. Hi, Isha. How are you? What inspired me to make videos? I don't know. I started watching them. Actually, you know, probably a year before I started doing videos, that's when I started watching YouTube. I never watched YouTube before. I never watched mukbangs before, and I never watched ASMR videos. And I started watching them. I'm good, Texas. How are you? Oh, you're good. I'm sorry. I'm good too. Thank you. But I'm glad you're here, Hannah. Thank you for coming by. But I was watching them, and I thought I really enjoy that. I'd like to do that myself. And as you guys would see from my first video, it was really super bad. I still have a lot of trouble with editing, but I just decided to do it, and I really enjoy it, and I never thought I'd meet such wonderful people that I have here on YouTube. And so I'm really happy that I did it, because I normally do not talk much, and I'm very shy and stuff like that. So I'm glad I did it, because I would have never met all you wonderful people that I've met. Emmanuel, it is cottage cheese on here that you see. Thank you, Lydia. Can I do a noodle video? Did you see my spicy noodle challenge? I do have a couple noodle videos there, but I'm sure I'll be doing another one. Especially spaghetti. I love spaghetti. Thank you, Blue. Thank you so much. And it's funny. It took it was so funny. That first video, I was sitting there and I kept thinking, do it, Christine, do it, Christine. And probably my other half was like, no, don't. Because honestly, I was worried about, you know, some people don't like them and not so into them. But I kind of forced myself. I said, just do it and put it on there. And that's what I did. You should know. Nobody knows. Well, nobody that I know that does video. Well, no, that's not true. My older son does, but he hasn't told me I could say his name yet. Hi, Alexander the Great. How are you doing? Spaghetti's my favorite too, but he's never said I could give out his name. And my younger son, he does do some, but he hasn't made videos for a long time. But none of them do mukbangs or anything like that. And my young son don't even want to watch a mukbang. Sushi's your favorite? I'm doing good, Alexander. Thank you. Yeah, I love cottage cheese. I have tomatoes in it too, but I like it with all kinds of stuff too. My favorite's probably pineapple cottage cheese. You never had cottage cheese before? Texas? Hey, Sassy, how you doing? Huh? What? I don't know how would anybody explain on there what cottage cheese tastes like? It doesn't have a big flavor. You're right, Susan. Pizza's my favorite. You first tried it when you were 8 months? Wow. I've actually never had sushi before in my life. It never really appealed to me. But I keep looking because I have a lot of people that ask me to eat it. If I find one that looks good to me, I'm going to do it. I'm sorry to hear that, Alexander, because I love cheese. Hey, Josh, how are you? What I normally put in my spaghetti? Just the sauce and cheese and salt and pepper. My son would prefer if I put meat in it, but I don't really like it with meat, so I don't usually do that. But if I normally just do sauce and stuff like that. I mean, I could add meat. I don't like it in there. Yes, Jerry, that's Nikki squeezing toy. She always has to be in the video, doesn't she? Oh, really? Really, Isha? I never heard of that. Texas, you're scared of the consistency? Huh. I mean, I don't find that odd because I hear a lot of people say that. Not particularly just for cottage cheese, but for different things. Hi, Ro. How are you? No, Peng, I cannot. Nikki's adorable. She knows it. She's a brat. Yeah, no, I just meant, I'm sorry, Isha. I just meant, I never heard of ketchup doing that. I do know eczema is. I suffer from psoriasis, so I know how you feel. What am I drinking? My Diet Mountain Dew. But, thank you so much for coming by, Sassy. We love you. So, I hope you can make it next time we do it too. I hadn't been on here for a while, but I wanted to meet up with you guys. Yeah, it's very uncomfortable, Alexander. It sure is. I have Thought of doing a cup with Nikki's picture on it saying Superfly, but it would just be something I would just order from the store. I mean, I don't know. I don't have any really, I wouldn't even know how to do anything like that. What am I eating, Isha? This is Totino stuffed nacho queso. And I have a salad here with some cottage cheese. There's cookies. We're going to have this for dessert. It's yogurt. Well, you know what, Alexander? I was in a really bad accident when I was young. And I don't know how much of it's true because back then I don't think they really knew much about psoriasis. But when I went to the doctor, he thought that that was the cause of it coming out because obviously stress and all this other stuff. But I had it really bad when I was young. Then it went away and now it comes back in spots. Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know, because I don't know if they really knew. I do know it's a autoimmune disease, and it will never go away, and I think most people carry the gene for it, but it doesn't mean necessarily they would get it. Okay, have fun at football, Pang. True, I think a lot of things can, yeah. I use that's why I use a lot of creams to help keep my skin moisturized. That's why I like the Lubriderm. Thank you, Isha. Well, I love joining you guys. Gold one. That's expensive though, isn't it, Alexander? I think that's pretty expensive. I saw that too, and I thought it was pretty expensive. Isha, no, I don't do Snapchat. I'm gonna work. Kat asked if I have any plans for the holiday weekend, but I'm gonna actually work, I'm sure. My schedule's not out yet. It doesn't come until Tuesday night, but I'm sure. Did you ever try the Lubriderm? Because it's actually, for the thing, it's actually pretty good. Oh man, Jerry, that's a good idea. I'll dip this in ranch or salsa. I don't have any salsa. Darn. Should have thought about that. That's really good. I think that'd be great. And ranch probably too, actually. Oh, I just hit my foot and she's all upset. It was Mama. Nikki, it was Mama. Ay, ay, ay. I made quite a few today. Oh, Hannah, really? I love the Bee Gees. What is my favorite Disney movie? Is Pirates of the Caribbean Disney? Thank you, Moon. These are actually pretty tasty just the way they are. The queso has really good flavor in it. It really does. Do I like dresses? I do. I actually own a couple. I'm not a dress person. I am the most plain Jane person you're ever going to meet. Like I've told you guys before. Hey Mia, welcome back. Hi Caitlin. I used to do makeup, get all dressed up every day, do all this stuff, and then I was like, this isn't happening anymore. Yes, Texas, I see you. Did I might have missed some, because sometimes mine stops, then it goes real quick, and I miss everybody, and I apologize for that. Did anybody else bring any dinner with them? I know one person told me. I'm sorry, but I can't remember. But yeah, and I used to wear jewelry, but I can't wear jewelry really now. On my salad, I have Catalina dressing. I like Catalina dressing. I like Hidden Valley Ranch and I like Kraft Italian, but it has to be Viva. Oh, thank you. It probably, well, you know, those videos, Alexander, that I notice I'm having trouble with are the ones that are mostly in the other room, and I have to have the stand a lot further away, but I do have my new mic, and so when I'm out there, I'm going to use it and try it and see how it works out. I think here it's a little bit more quiet, and, well, not when Nikki's going on, but I think it's better when I'm in here too. Mia's having pork chops. Caitlin's making chicken marsala. I'm coming over. I really am trying to, and I do talk lower. I had the volume up all the way on here, so hopefully it picks up good. Oh, that sounds good. Spaghetti with meatballs. Do you make your own meatballs or do you buy them? I do both sometimes, but I don't eat them. Just my husband and my son do. And Jerry's making a turkey meatloaf with mashed potatoes and broccoli. That sounds good too. Do I eat lamb? No, I do not. Oh, wow. That's nice, Jerry. I mean, Alexander. I figured that's what you meant, Isha. I just have never had it before. I'm really weird. If something just, I don't know, I just am weird. I don't know why. Oh. I love watermelon. Bye, Isha. Thank you for coming by. Mia's the at-home chef. Oh. Hey, Sandra. How are you? Yeah, they are cute, the little lambs. Oh, no, Alexander. You can't even have watermelon. They're good. Yep. Peeking the frogs back there. Hey, Raquel. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry. How are you doing? When I was young, I had that rule. I had the allergy to the metal was even worse than it is now. Thank you, sir. And you're from the UK? Thank you for coming by. I'm good, thank you. Hey, Emma. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'm so glad you came. What am I eating, Sandra? I'm having a salad with some cottage cheese. And it has some Catalina dressing. And I have some Totino stuffed nacho queso. You didn't know how to type on there till now? Well, now you're here. We're not going to let you go. And I bought this for dessert. Oh. But the frozen lasagna is okay, but I do like homemade better. But I like the next day better. I'd rather have it I'd rather make it than eat it the next day. I love next day lasagna. I don't know why. There is Costco in Florida, but I haven't been to Costco because it's in it's pretty far away. But I hear a lot of people say their food is good there. Do I like chicken spaghetti? I like chicken parmesan with the spaghetti. Is that kind of what you mean? I know, that is. And I like the pizza the next day. I like the lasagna the next day. Oops, sorry. So am I. Reeve, I am eating a salad with some cottage cheese. And then I have some stuffed Totino Queso nacho. What do I think about Cher? I think I used to listen to her music. I don't even know if she makes new music anymore, to be honest with you. She would not be one of my favorites. You all know who my favorite is, but I liked the movie Mask she was in, but she seems okay. Well, I'm glad you're always joining me, Reki, with dinner. Well, Mother's Day, then we just had graduation this weekend. Memorial Day is next weekend, and we had Holy Communion. Yeah, Holy Communion in between there too, Sandra. I never really heard of that, Caitlin. What is my favorite song of all time? My favorite song is one of the Bee Gees ones, but I don't know if I could pick my favorite. I like Saturday Night Fever, and my husband said his favorite since he married me is Tragedy. It was hard for me to fix my favorite. Oh, thank you, Reki. I got lots of frogs. But yeah, it's hard, but I have them as ringtones too. Have I ever owned a real frog? No, I have not, but we had a pond outside, and we had tons of frogs then, that's for sure. Yeah, he's crazy. He's definitely crazy. Tragedy in my butt, right? He also tells everybody he works with that I tricked him into marrying me. And I always tell him, I'm the one that got the short end of the deal. I know, Jerry, you said you did. I bet you they're really cute. No, you didn't tell me about the Velveeta Bites, Texas. Did you like them? Thank you, Reeve. No, the salad is homemade, kind of. But these are bought at the store. That's what they look like. They're pretty good. They're pretty flavorful. They're not bad. I never had them before, so I thought I'd do them tonight with you guys. Plus, I worked, and I thought I'd just come home and pop them in the oven. How's Queen Nikki? She's good. She got her hair done. As you know, me and my husband do it because she's scared to death. We did it, and probably, I guess, sneeze, I think. Sorry. I'm sorry, excuse me. And she probably didn't talk to us for a half hour after that. Then she was back to giving us kisses, so. But I'm gonna have to look those up. Oh yeah, because I did those Doritos. Did you see those? Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. My favorite food, Emma, I'd say, is honestly pizza. Yeah, I like hot Cheetos too, Reeve. Thank you guys for all the bless yous. Excuse me. Gesundheit. Thank you, Dr. Shane. Yes, I like fries. I like French fries. That's okay. I still understood what you meant, Alexander. Thank you for all my hearts. Those are beautiful. I wish so much that we could all see each other. That'd be the neatest thing. Somebody needs to come up with something like that. They'd probably make a fortune. Taco Bell now has naked chicken chips with nachos to dip them in. I never heard that, Jerry. Nikki is looking out her window. There's a spot in the couch. All the cushions are this high. There's cushion. Actually, in one of my videos a while back, I think I was doing an ASMR video, and you can see Nikki climbing over the cushions. She takes her snacks when she don't want them. She hides them everywhere in the couch and then loves the sofa and the love seat. And she's always turning around and you can see her going in there, but the cushion, and then there's another cushion, then there's 3 cushions, but those are this level, then her cushion's like this. She lays on it all the time. No, I never heard that. Is that a joke or Alexander? Party at Superfly's house, yep. I remember the naked chicken taco. They got 6 months each. Okay. That's funny, actually. Probably not. Mr. Superfly probably doesn't. But what Mr. Superfly don't know, don't hurt him, right? We don't have to tell him everything. Does anybody keep secrets from their spouse? Oh. Do I know how to sew? I do, but not very well. I told you guys we have to plan a big party on the cruise. You'll bring the wine? Come on over. Right. Very breezy outside. Some girl was saying to me today she wanted to see pictures of my son. I said, well, most of my pictures at home, they're mostly just digital, you know. It's 4:33 here. It's hot out. Sure is. You're gonna bring all this sour candy, Reeve? What's in the this is like a nacho cheese, I believe. It just says cheese filling. It's like a queso inside there. Yeah. You're in Tennessee, Alexander? 65 and breezy. That's beautiful. It's hot here. It's terrible. 9:30. So the UK is 5 hours, and then when you go over to Europe, it's 6 hours, huh? Does Mr. Superfly like sour candy or sweet candy? He likes Skittles, and he really loves Milka and Ritter Sport. Milka's probably, he likes those. He doesn't, I mean, and he loves his, once in a while he likes M&Ms too. But he brought me my sour stuff, so I was happy. He's surprised I still have some. When did I meet Mr. Superfly? Back in 1998, I believe. 97 or 98. He would know. He could rattle off dates like this. I can't. $10.30 in Siberia, $10.30 in Sweden. Do you prefer chocolate over any kind? I like chocolate too, but I really don't know any British candies. This is actually kind of spicy. It's starting to get to me. I love sour candies, but it seems like none of them are really that sour. You know, where you're like, like that. Does anybody ever remember giving their kid their first lemon or something like that, or their first pickle, and their crazy faces they make and they'd shake their body? I remember doing that to my boy. And they love pickles. I've had warheads before too. Am I scared of spiders? I don't know that I'm scared of them. Maybe, I guess so. I think maybe I am scared of them. They came out. I do remember jelly beans that had a whole bunch of different flavors. Have you ever tried extra sour Airheads? I almost think I have, Jerry, but I'm not 100% sure. Hi, Sammy. How are you? I remember, don't they come in a big bag where you get all kinds of different flavored jelly beans? I'm so bad. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I tried the warheads before. I'm almost thinking I tried to. I've tried most sour things here. Some were good, some were okay, and some were just too sweet. Hi, Shelly. How are you? When I was little, I remember my grandmother used to make homemade pickles. I hated them. I really did. I didn't like them. I'm sorry to say that. But they just weren't really that good. But I bet you I would like them now. If that makes any sense. Back then, I think she put all kinds of stuff in hers, and I think that's what really threw me off. You know, like the seasoning things, you'd see it all in there and all that, which you do now, but she really worked hard on them. I would eat them because I didn't want to hurt her feelings, but I really didn't like them too much. Strawberry Sour Patch straws are good, yeah. If I had to make one wish that would actually happen, what would it be? One wish that I would wish would actually happen would be definitely peace on earth. Is a wish that there just be peace everywhere. It's just horrible what all's going on. Garlic sour pickles. That sounds good. That's almost like, probably like the Clausens. Have you ever had the Clausens, Mia? I think I've seen jelly sharks before. You look online, I bet you'll find them there. I love bread and butter too. Yeah, Clausens are good. And my Greek wrap I had, it came with a boar's head pickle. Oh my God, yeah. Yep. And the boar's head pickle me just said they are good. Very true, Sandra. It really is. Rhubarb? I remember rhubarb pie when I was young, but I didn't really care too much for it, I don't think. Yeah, I think Mia's boar's head just in the south. Homemade's the best, Jerry. Thank you so much for coming by, and do good on your tests. DeGeorge or Popovich. I'm gonna call you Popovich. Good luck on all your tests. I know my son has all his finals exams, so I hope he does good for that. Hi Christian, I'm doing good. How are you doing? You think it's just East Coast? 'Cause I know it originated, Boar's Head originated with just with Publix in the South, because it was a new company and they had to stick with Publix for a couple years, I heard, and then after those couple years they could move to other stores if they wanted to, but they could only deal with them for a while. I always get the Sausalito turkey and it's Boar's Head and I really like it. Now Vlasic, I enjoy Vlasic, but I rather have Mount Olive over Vlasic. I don't know if anybody else has that, but I'd rather have Mount Olive. Oh, Susan, that sounds really good. Warm apple crumble with vanilla ice cream. Just like, you mean like an apple crisp, right? That is so good. Or apple pie even would settle. Sorry, I'm nosy. Some car just stopped and dropped some guy right off in the middle of the road. Have I had Best Made? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Christian. I hope everything works out good for you. I think there's Best Made orange juice, is there not? I'm not sure. I hope they taste like movie theater pickles. Do they sell pickles at the movie theaters? I haven't been to a movie theater for a long time. Just if you ever need to talk, Christian, you can message me. I certainly will do that for you, Christian. This is the best family for you to come to. Everybody here is just so great. Aw, thank you, Sandra. I'm not always so nice. That's my son. Me and him fighting because I want, it's final exam time, so we're kind of fighting a little bit over studying. Like right now, he should probably be studying and he's not. Oh no. Nikki has that little dog syndrome too. She's a little dog and she thinks she's big. But I have to say something. She, thank you, Kat. It's you guys. You guys bring this out in me because you guys are such wonderful people. I really am. At work, my boss is so happy that I don't talk much. I just don't talk much. I never have. And it's funny. I surprise myself that I talk so much on these videos. But maybe it's because I'm talking, I see myself. Maybe because I was like talking to myself. I'm not sure, but it is crazy. Oh no. I'm really sorry to hear that, Christian. You guys created a monster. See? You created a monster. There's just a bunch of activity outside. I'm sorry I keep looking. But I don't know what's going on. Superflies. Street is busy. Do I work with a lot of people? Yeah, I do. And it's funny. You might think I'm exaggerating. I go to the break room and I'll purposely sit by myself somewhere. And people constantly come and sit by me. And there's people there's especially a couple people, they could be sitting way across the room. They'll get up and they'll move over and sit next to me. I don't know why. It's like I don't know. It's just funny because I just kind of want to be to myself, maybe read my phone, my messages or whatever, and everybody comes over and wants to talk, and I never get nothing done on my break. It's so funny. I mean, I appreciate it because they're really sweet people, but it's just funny. I'm just that type of person that I just am more to myself, but no matter where I sit, everybody knows where I sit. I'm a cake decorator, Alexander. I was pretty hungry today. I just had a bagel this morning, so I was pretty hungry. That is true, Texas. They think you're mean or maybe that you're rude. I got that a lot of times. People thinking that maybe I was rude or not so nice because I didn't talk, but I just always was shy and just didn't talk. It's not true, but hi, Coco. How are you? I think I'm gonna put this aside. Aw, I'm sorry about that, Baloo. I hope I say that right. Oh, so Dan's the same way too, huh? I know there's a place to open this at. Here it is. But it is, I think it's vanilla yogurt and some cookies that you dip it in there. I never had this before, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. It says vanilla bean Greek non-fat yogurt with honey oat crisp. There is a little thing there, I just couldn't find it. Yeah, it's just like a little vanilla wafer. Here's Nikki. Here's Nikki. What you doing, little girl? It says, I have tried silk. Yes. You didn't like that? Let's see if I get this part open. There we go. I brought a spoon too, just in case. Oh, there's Killer. There's Killer. She's a little late. They've been out there for a while. They could have done it, stole her mama. Oh, something just flew right in my eye from the cookie powder. There's crumbs all in there and it flew right in my eye. Nikki! Everybody say hi, Nikki! There's a cookie that's in there. It's almost like a vanilla wafer. I like to try the, I've tried the cashew milk. She always wants a spotlight. I have to start putting welcome to the Nikki show. So, and here's what the yogurt looks like. You can see the beans in there. Can you see the beans in there? I'll probably, well, look who's here. You want up? Oh, she wants up. She wants some of my yogurt, I think. Oh, she got her hair cut. It doesn't look 100% pretty because her mama and daddy did it, but it's better than her being scared. No, don't put your food in my, don't lick my supper. No, 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 no. No, no, no. You want a cookie? Hold on. I'm gonna give you a bite. Let's see. Nikki's gonna try it out. Yep, she's the queen. So here's the cookie. I got these at Walmart, yeah. It's pretty good. I'm not, The Greek yogurt's not my most favorite. I like Yoplait and all that. I don't think it's Greek, unless I'm wrong. It doesn't do well neither. Yeah, she's so spoiled. This dog's spoiled rotten. But here's my baby. Actually, I think my boys are fairly close. I remember when my youngest son was first born, and my older son was so nervous. You know, he's gonna fall, he's gonna roll over, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that. He always babysat him, whatever. And I had some VHS tapes. I need to actually have them turned over to a CD, and so I could have it, because I have some of my. I don't really have VHS tests of my oldest son, but of my youngest son, I have when he was first born, and she's licking my hand. She's licking the top of my hand. Thank goodness I can still use the rest of it. Say thank you. Say thank you, Mama. Mama. Where's Mama? Where's Dada? Oh, yeah, see, she looks for that one. Where's Dada? Where's my Dada? Is he going to call you? Huh? Is he going to call his little girl? I love caramel. That's for sure. Have I tried Nestle's natural non-dairy creamers? They are so good. I like the caramel. Oh, Alexander, I'm sorry. But yeah, I like the one. If you guys remember the video I did with the Yoplait, and it had the nice granola and the strawberries. Oh, that is so good. It's my favorite. I just thought I'd try these. I like the cookie. The yogurt is okay. Would I buy it again for myself? No, I wouldn't. I gave one to my son, and he just passed all the. Hey, Mustafa, I'm glad you made it. He just brought all the yogurt to me. He didn't like it. I don't know what flavor his yogurt was, but I hope you're studying hard for all your tests, Mustafa. Nikki looks like she's in a daze, doesn't she? Nikki. She's staring at something. I don't know what she's staring at. I actually have the TV on too. I don't know if you guys could hear it. Yeah, I don't really care too much for this Greek one, neither. I don't know why. It's a little bit of a taste to it that I don't like. I'm going to eat a little bit with my cookies, but I'm not going to go crazy on it. You want a cookie? Hold on. Hold on. She loves to have her belly tickled. You want a cookie? Are you studying, Mustafa? I don't really talk too much about that cookie. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought I'd try it. Yeah, maybe it is a little bit more sour. Definitely has a taste I don't care too much about. But I'm gonna put her down. She's hurting my arm. My arm has been so bad. So, hi WW, I'm so glad you made it. But I'll eat some of it since I bought it. I'm glad you made it. Just holding her that little bit. My arm's hurting pretty bad. So, brother. My son has his headsets on. He can't hear one thing I'm saying. Brother. Nick. He can't hear me. Not one thing I'm saying. Give Nikki another piece of cookie. She's eating her dog food yet, so she's not going to get a lot. I think that my chat is a little stuck. I'm not sure. Are you guys stuck? Throw something at him. Hey. Yeah, now he heard me that time. Yeah, you can take your stuff. I don't want that. I don't like it. And Nikki needs attention. So, I don't know. He had pretzels with his chocolate covered pretzel, so I'm gonna try to dip that in there too. Actually, that don't taste that good either. Am I a morning person or a night person? Neither. I can't go to sleep at night and have a hard time waking up in the morning. I don't know. I always get up early though. Always. If you got, I don't knock to eat that if you guys don't mind. Nikki, she keeps it active too. She's always busy. And if my husband's not here, she's on high alert. Cat walks down the hall, she jumps up, I jump up. I'm thinking somebody's breaking in. Welcome back, Greg. Yeah, I'm always up about 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. But she jumps up, she scares me, and it's crazy. Now, we're still here, Greg. I try to go to bed early, but I cannot go to sleep. And then I've talked to you guys, I have bad nightmares all the time. So, I hate that so much. I get them almost every night. But my son just topped my drink off, if you're wondering how it got full again. But the cats used to come in and sleep in there too, but they don't either. You also have trouble with sleep, Sandra? I do. It's constant all night long. I have just weird things happen to me, weird dreams. But I've probably been having that for the last... How long do you think I've been having those nightmares? It's been years. They just have gotten worse, is the only trouble with that. So I think I'd rather just finish my other stuff. That was a fail for me. Nikki sleeps right in between us too. But then when she first comes to bed, she has to spend 15-20 minutes kissing her dad goodnight. I don't get nothing. She comes in, kisses him goodnight, and then she goes to bed. I would love to be able to get 8 hours of sleep, but I probably get 2 or 3 many nights. And just makes me really tired. Like last night, I kept waking up, and then Nikki, she kept waking up, telling me she had to go potty, but she lies a lot. Sometimes she just wants to go outside. She signals with whining to go potty, or I'll ask her, do you have to go crack a pee-pee, and then she'll whine and let me know. But then also, if she wants a drink, she'll whine also, because we've been putting the water up because Tigger's been just only drinking too much water, and I want him to try to eat his food too. So I've been keeping the water up. So, and if it's up, she'll come to me and she'll be like, and then I'll realize she wants water. Sometimes I can barely function. It's really hard. The only thing is by the time I maybe fall asleep, it's time for me to get up. Yeah, the nightmare, my older son told me once that they're called night terrors. So I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but it does seem like it, because they're pretty bad. I mean, I am shaken very badly by them. Some are not as bad as the other ones, but they're so real and lifelike. It's just terrible. But Nikki, she sleeps and sleeps and sleeps. And then she wakes you up, and then she goes right back to sleep. Once she scares me with her, like, I mean, just like that. That's what she'll do at night when I'm sound asleep. She'll just do something like that, and I'll startle up. Like, what's going on? She's crazy. Have I ever got help? No, I haven't actually. I haven't actually went and talked to anybody about it. I probably should, but I haven't done that. Do you have him every night too, or? Actually, sometimes I hit my husband. I don't mean to. I just shook and I jump up and my hands just go and I smack him or whatever else. He gets so mad at me. Or I'll tell him, I'll tell him there's somebody in the room or this or that. I mean, he gets so mad at me because I wake him up all the time. What kind of dog do you have, WW? Hi, Susan. How are you? It is actually pretty traumatic. You're right. Or are you saying it comes from some kind of trauma in your life, you think? Aw. A cute wiener dog, huh? Yeah, that bladder does not know how to tell time, does it, Mia? I'm the same way. I quit drinking. No, not tonight I didn't because I'm talking to you guys, but I quit drinking at 5 p.m. And I still got to go to the bathroom. Oh, no, Jerry. Soon you're going to have to move out of bed, Texas. They're going to take over. Thank you so much for joining us, Alexander. It was so nice of you to join us. We'll talk to you on the next one, okay? Oh, there's Nikki running down the hall. And the clock said 5 o'clock. Is Christian still here? The cookies aren't really bad. They're like a honey one, but yeah, she needs a bigger bed or she has to move into the other room. Well, that's okay, Texas. Tell your husband to move to the other room. That's what I would tell my husband. Sometimes when he comes to bed, I tell him, no men allowed. He's like, okay. But no, I mean, he comes to bed. We're just joking, but I tell him that all the time. No men allowed. Hi, Stacy. How you doing? He got booted out by the fur babies. I'm so glad you made it to visit us today, Stacy. I wish it would rain. We need rain so bad. I know when I'm taping, I hear the cat snoring all the time, especially the girl cat. And when I play back the videos, I could hear her snoring. She snores and snores. They all do, but she snores really loud. But she don't sleep in the bedroom. Thank goodness. Tigger used to sleep in there, and then he quit coming in there years and years ago. And now Nikki, that is her bed. She thinks she goes out, she goes to the bathroom, she comes in the front door, runs right in the bedroom, and waits for her dad to come to bed. That's exactly what she does every night. And then he comes in, he fluffs. In the summertime, we do 2 separate blankets because it's so hot. It's so hot that we don't, we want to have our own blankets. You could just toss it off or put it on, and it's not making anybody more, because I used to always throw it over top of him. And he'd be like, I'm hot, don't give me that blanket. But I don't know, Sandra. I heard weird stuff like that too, but I have no idea if Florida would be gone in 30 years. Who knows? But yeah, we always just do our own blanket, and he would fluff his, and Nikki, she'd tax it every time he does it too. No, you do not, Stacy. You don't have to say anything unless you want to let me know, so I know to watch for it. But thank you. I'm have to look at that. I've seen some of your videos, Jerry. I have to look again. I just really hadn't had any time to do anything. I had several people that I want to check out. But that'd be interesting to know, so I know to move, Sandra. I hope not. I mean, Florida can be such a beautiful state too. See, not me, WW. If I get really hot, I have to toss it off. And my husband would always get mad at me because I'd throw it over to his side, but we just have our smaller blankets to where I could just push it off and do whatever. Yeah, I hope not too. I don't know, who knows what's going to happen before 30 years is up anyways, right? But they say that it does corrode a lot every year. The sand washes away and washes away and washes away. So hopefully that everything will be okay. Yeah, isn't he beautiful? He is definitely beautiful, Texas. And I'm sure very, very spoiled. But I've heard all that, but who knows? And I think I actually even saw online where they showed pictures what they predict it's going to look like in the future, and it's not going to be just Florida. It's like going to be a lot of land missing. I would kind of like to move to a place where it's not so hot, but I think I'd miss Florida because the winters are just beautiful. So that's a pretty name, Rambler. You should have Rambler and Gambler. So. Yep, a lot of water and no land. So I think I'll do that one later. I'll do that one. Oop, just dropped my spoon on me. Well, you should come visit Florida, Sandra. There's all kinds of neat stuff to do here. Unfortunately, the only bad thing is every place is getting greedy, more and more money, you know. Disney and all those places, the prices just keep going up and up. But it is really nice to see, you know, if you've never seen them before. 105 degrees, you feel like, yeah, you know, one year, a long time ago, I mean, they're having bad fires this year too, but years and years ago, this is even before I met my husband, they had horrible fires. And when you went outside, it was literally snowing. Not snowing, but it looked like snow. It was ashes. And ashes, and you couldn't step out. You really couldn't breathe. The heat was so bad. Everybody had to be evacuated and stuff like that. But we didn't know it was going to be such a long time. You had to be evacuated, so you had to come back and pick up medicine. They let you come back. It was barricaded off, and the police would let you go if you showed your address, that you go back and get your medications and that, but they didn't want you to stay. Yes, we do have palm trees in our yard. I have a palm tree. Maybe one day I could take a picture of it. I'll try. But I have a palm tree that me and my ex-husband started as a shell. It was a seed. We started as a seed, and now it's pretty big guy, and it's a very expensive kind too, but we got it for free, obviously, because we grew it ourselves. But we had a seed, we kept it in a cool, not lighted place, and it started sprouting a sprout, and then we put it in like a little container. This was just in a cup. And then we put it in a container with fertilizer, and it kept growing and growing. And then we put it outside and had to hold it up with a stick because it's just so skinny and whatever. Now it's a big, beautiful palm tree. So it's really, really nice. I hope I have internet because my cable just went out. Are you guys still here? Did everything go out? Well, that all went out. So we have the worst cable. It's one of the few cable companies, but it's terrible. How long I lived in Florida? Yeah, I'm originally from Pennsylvania. And I moved to Florida in 1984. So, okay, give the baby a hug and kiss from all of us. Yeah, I just noticed my cable just went out, so we'll see how that goes. My son's like, I think my son was just telling me the other day his leg is bothering, but it'll probably, both their legs will bother them for the rest of their life. They'll always have problems, so. But he was my youngest one, which still lives here. He says he was just telling me the other day his leg was bothering him pretty bad. I think a lot of it, just like the rest of us, due to weather, arthritis. You know, when you hurt yourself so badly and have to have metal put in there, it probably affects it pretty badly. So, thank you, Sandra. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on my little Tigger Bigger. You know, it's funny because when we first got him, he was a crazy cat. When we first got him, somebody had caught him in a trap and was going to take him to the kill shelter. My husband was like, no, I'll take him home. My husband came home with this big box, and I'm like, there might not be a cat in there. And so I locked the door, but I was just teasing him. I would never, ever put an animal out. I was just joking with him. So I locked the door, but he'd come in, and he brought this big box in there. He opened it up. Tigger ran out, and he ran underneath the bed. And probably for the first 12 hours, he wouldn't come out. But I kept talking to him, whatever, and talking to him. Then about, I don't know if it was 12, it might have been 8 hours, but I go in there and I called him, and we didn't have a name for him. I'd be like, here, kitty, 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 kitty. And he finally came out, and he let me love on him, and we grew so attached to him. And our dog, before Nikki, her name was Terry. She was such a sweet, beautiful, loving dog too. Her and him, they just loved each other right from the beginning. He wanted to play with her, she wanted to play with him. And Tigger, Tigger is super long, big cat. He don't look so big in the pictures that I show, but he was a big cat, 20 pounds, and he was long. He wasn't fat because he was he was like a baby bobcat. He was so big, but he would come down the hallway at me. He'd arch up his back, and he'd come prancing down the hallway at me, and I loved it. And I told him, you coming after me? You coming after me? And he'd come after me, and I always tell him, I'd always spank him. He's freaky. He loved to be spanked. I always tell him, Mama going to spank that fat ass. I'd spank his hiney. But he loved it. He would squat down, and he'd want me to spank his hiney. But I'd tell him, oh, fat can't do somersault, and he'd roll over, and he'd actually do a somersault. Now he doesn't really do anything because he's just so old, but I have some nice, wonderful memories of him. He was such a good cat, and I loved him so much. Oh, Stella, we have a calico too. I have her. This is true, but it's sad. She's actually inbreeded. I didn't know that at first when we got her, but after that, they had told us that she was inbreeded. So and she's actually not, and I think that it affected her not really being so smart, but I still love her no matter what. But she's just a crazy thing. She does the craziest stuff. She really does. But yeah, Tigger Bigger, he's just crazy. He'd be so crazy. And when he'd arch his back, I loved it so much. I really did when he would do that. Now I wish he still could, but I know he can't. But I'd make sure I pet him every night. I tell him I love him, so he knows. So one night I think, you know, his body will just give up on him, I'm sure. But oh, Cookie Monster, well, welcome back. We're still here. I need a haircut drastically. Oh my gosh. My hair will not do anything. It's just laying here. And that's a lot of gray. You can't really tell. There is a lot of gray hair in there. I need to actually color it. I told you I just buy the Nice and Easy, and I put it in there, and it usually does like a brownish, and the gray will be more blondish and stuff like that. My husband hates it, but I like it. But I definitely need a haircut. It's so long. My bangs are down to here. this front part, if I were to pull it down, it'd come all the way down to here. That's what my husband would like for me to do brown hair too. So it just, thank goodness it just looks blonde. But I see, especially when I wash it, I see it. Or if I get real close, or if I were to pull it back, I see a ton of gray hair. Oh my gosh. One time I tried to do auburn. I went to the beauty lady. Oh, the beauty salon. I don't know why I call her beauty lady. I need it though. I need a beauty lady, but went to the beauty salon and had my hair done, and I wanted auburn, and I picked out the color. When she was done with my hair, I had pink hair. She messed up my hair so bad. It was crazy. Wear a wig and see what it looks like. I probably could, bless you. I could probably try that. And the grays were horrible for you, man. They are, I mean, they are bad. You really can't tell because of the light color, but there is mega gray in there. No gray hair for Jerry. Well, you're lucky, Jerry. I got it all. I'll share it, though. I'll be more than happy to share it with anybody who'd like some of it. But I wish I didn't have gray hair. I wish I was young again. I wish I'd start over. Still want my kids, but definitely did more educational wise. Aw, thank you, Texas. Thank you very much. My boss had asked me to stay over because I had to do some testing. And when I went to go do it, all the computers were busy, so I didn't get to stay over. It would have kind of ran me short with you guys too, so I'm glad that everything was busy. Oh. I still would like to see what you look like with blonde hair too, Sandra. I bet you're still beautiful either way. But can I ask what you're half Asian and half, or? I don't think you're crazy at all, Texas. If that's still a good age to go. I wish I would have did more for school. I was very, very much interested in graphic arts when I was at school, and I did go to technical school for that. Which I don't know if all people know about that, but like in Pennsylvania, I know that we had big technical schools. They would teach you all kinds of stuff. And I wish they still did it for kids like here. They do, but you have to pay for it. But when I went to high school, you did your full year of high school and a half a year of school year. Then you'd go over to the technical school and you'd do a full year of school in that half a year. And you'd get all your technical training in. And it was free. And I wish that they still did that because that was a really good thing. And I wish I would have stuck with it. I did graphic arts and computer. So I wish I would have stuck with it. I really do. I really did enjoy it a lot too. So, but you know, things are more important than boys and going out and I'm just kidding. Everybody go to school if you're in school. But I don't think you're ever too old to really go to school. Well, I won't say that, but you're definitely not too old, Texas. You should go. I wish that my boys would show more interest in school too. Kind of taking after their mama. Now my husband, he's very smart. He has master degrees and, you know, has good education. So what does Nick want to do once he graduates? He honestly, he wanted to be a police officer or a fireman, but his last appointment with, well, we kind of knew it anyways, but the doctor clarified that he can never do that with his leg. And he said because of the problems he'll have, he's better off to find a job where he would sit down at. So he's not really too sure, but that's what he wanted to do. But I mean, you can still work at a police station behind a desk too. But So I feel kind of bad that he can't do that, but he'll find something. Oh, okay, Mia. So we did our different. We did. There was the full school year. We did half of the school year, all high school. Then the second half we did all VOTEC. So, which is about the same, but it actually, I don't know which way would be better, but I liked it the way I did it because then you just get all that school year in, then you went and you didn't have to study for two different, all those different things. But not saying that your way was any bad, but I did like it how I did it. Then that way I just had to worry about one thing, then move on to the next. Yeah, he will. He will, Texas. Thank you so much. So he said he wants to go to school when he gets out. He just doesn't know what he wants to do now. So, but I'm sure something will fall into his lap, I hope, and that he will enjoy. Because I told him he does not want to end up with work like me and hate it, and you want to have something that you want to do and you enjoy and you want to go to every day. Sometimes when I gotta get up to go to work, I just feel sick. I really do, and that's a terrible thing to say, but it's true because it's just so much stress. Yeah, 911 operator, or some kind of thing he could do. I think his big thing was firefighter though for a long time, but. What would you go to school for, Texas? What have you thought about? I really do wish I would have stayed and continued through. That's for sure. Probably one of the biggest mistakes of my life. I would always want my kids to be there somehow, but I wish I would have finished school. So, hi Trey Reed. Or Trey, which is better for you. I hope I said that right. Nursing school. I think you told me that before. I'm not sure if it was you, but I think you told me before that you're doing that, and I think that's great. I think that's really right. Do you remember the Keystone test in Pennsylvania? I do remember tests, but I don't remember them being called Keystone. Mia, what were they when you went to school? We had tests we had to take. Is it that the test you take once a year and they check your grade level and all that? But I don't remember it being called Keystone. I'm not sure. I'm doing very well. Thank you so much, Trey. I hope you don't mind me calling you that. But even here, like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's actually a good thing to get into there too, the medical billing and coding. But you have to be able to understand the doctor, right, too, to do that. I don't remember that name neither. I just remember that there was a test. Now, here in Florida, which I don't agree with, they test you and they hold you back if you don't pass. You have to do like, you take the courses in school, and then every year there are certain tests you have to take besides that, and if you don't pass that, they can fail you for the school year even though you passed for the school year, which I don't agree, because a lot of kids have trouble when they have that big main test and they're scared to death they're going to fail it. Well, that's a downfall right there. They're already scared they're going to fail it. So, but they try to do that here to where you could pass school, but if you don't pass this test, we could hold you back if we feel like it. And I don't agree with that at all, because I think that puts way too much stress on the kids. Oh, really, Texas? Oh, the big Mustafa. Yeah, I wish I could remember what it was called. It was too long ago. But I remember, like, when we went to school, you had your basic classes, then you had like chorus and band and home ec, and so I think they did sewing in the home ec, and you did your driver's test there, which they do. Oh, that's Tigger trying to move around. They do driving here again. They took it away for many years, but now they brought it back for the kids. Oh, really, Mia? Wow. But I don't know how long they've been doing it there, but here they've been doing it for about I think since my older son was in school. Oh, Tigger's up. My poor guy. Oh, it's heartbreaking. What curricular activity stuff did I do? Well, I played basketball. I was center on the basketball team. I was a cheerleader also for a while, and I loved volleyball also, did that. I was never into softball. The girls played softball, the boys played basketball. I was into chasing the boys, and no, actually, I was really shy then in school too. I was too shy. I was always looking, but I was too shy to say anything. So I was actually a pretty good girl. I think I have one cheerleading picture. One. I'd have to crop everybody out though, because I don't want to post. I'll see if I can find it and do that. I had long hair, really long hair back then too. So, and basketball, I don't think I really got any pictures of basketball. Back then, they didn't do like here, like for the yearbook pictures and stuff. I mean, they did do pictures, but they did your senior picture, and then they would just catch you for your other pictures. They didn't like do special things and stuff like that, but. Oh, that's terrible. Oh no, man. Oh no. That's terrible. Oh man. That's I know, I can't stop laughing about it. I don't think that I ever did anything like that, though. I certainly thought about it, but I never did it. So. But I loved so much going to tech school. That was so much fun. So much fun. So if we all go to Mia's house, nobody make her mad, please. I was probably a little bit rebellious too. I definitely was. I told you guys next to our school there was a place. It was if it was nothing exactly like this, but if I were to place it as thing, it'd be like Arnold's. You know, you'd go there and she sold soda and food, and she had a jukebox, and we played music, and she would sell us cigarettes. I didn't smoke, but she would sold cigarettes to the thing. She would sell like 1 or 2 cigarettes at a time. She wouldn't sell packs. But we'd always sneak off the school property and go over there and hang out there and have fun. But it was actually fun. We'd listen to music and whatever, and she would not let anybody from the school board or the school principal or anything like that on our property. But they would send kids from the school up there to see who all was up there. Yeah, they did cosmetology at the Votech too, you're right. Hey Eva, how are you? But I'm trying to think what else. They did auto mechanics at the Votech school. The computers, the graphic arts, hospitality, cosmetology. I'm trying to think some of them. They did so much. It was such a wonderful, wonderful school to go to. Uh-oh, Mustafa. But that wasn't nice anyways, you're right. They shouldn't have done that. Boy, I hope that person got a lot of trouble too. Sorry, Tigger just moved over there and I was just keeping an eye on him. He's just not very stable. It does look like his legs are giving him a little bit of trouble. They weren't really. Just in the last few days, he's gotten a lot worse. So I have to keep an eye on him. He still meows, though. He meowed just a few minutes ago. I don't know if you guys heard that. So he still talks. Oh, wow. I do know when I went to school, I don't know if you got, I don't think they do it now, but when I went to school, you got paddled. So, some of the younger people, that's probably not so. Do they paddle in your school? Do they paddle in your school? No, yeah, my son says not in his, but oh, but yeah, they paddled you in school. It was not nice. And they would probably paddle you 2 or 3 times. I guess it depends on how bad you were. So. That's where they take a big long paddle, and they usually had holes in it or whatever else, and they would spank you with that, Mustafa. That's what they did in school. Yeah. I remember that from grade school. Grade school through high school, they did it. So. And they were allowed to back then, but. I only got paddled once, but it was for my birthday. And this teacher, she always did everybody's, not hard or anything, but she always paddled everybody on their birthday. But I never got paddled. My parents actually told them they better not paddle their children. So yeah, it's terrible. But so I don't remember ever getting paddled, except for like birthday paddles. But they still did sting too. Yeah, rulers. I don't know. Yeah, they're not allowed to. Now, I did see on a program that there was a school, but I don't know how old this program was that they were still doing it, but I don't think it's anymore whatsoever. You just get in trouble. Yeah. Hey, Fluffy, how you doing? Yeah, your parents, I think in grade school they didn't have, at one point they had to start doing that, but for a while there they did not have to. Sorry, I'm trying to plug you guys in. Don't send me any cookies, Mia. I know I'm just teasing. Oh, you're getting your Walmart groceries, Fluffy? Hope you've got something good for all of us. I've never tried that before, but my husband, he likes to go because there's certain things he wants and wants it to be right. But I have to say he's really good. If I buy something once and he has to go shopping without me, he picks up the right things. So I know me, I'm just teasing you. But we used to go to Kennywood on field trips. Do you guys ever go? Or I don't know how far it is from you guys. So, but Kennywood was fun. In Idlewild Park, I don't know. Is Idlewild Park in Pennsylvania? Or no, I'm not sure because we'd go there too. And we'd go to Cedar Point when we were in Ohio. I love Cedar Point too. So, Charlie Brown. He's there. But it's so funny from what I remember when I was a kid to when I went when I was older. I don't know if they still have the big well when you walk out on his tongue and it's all smushy and, and wet and stuff. I don't know if he's still there, but and the Thunderbolt. So, and what else was there? Thunderbolt. Almost I think something, was there the lightning rod? Maybe not. The big old cars you'd sit in and ride around. He lived 25 minutes from Cedar Point. I have family in Ohio, and last time we went there, we went to Cedar Point, but that was a few years ago. And I went to the Cleveland Zoo, too. That was really nice. I liked it. The Philly Philly Zoo in the Harrisburg Zoo. Mustafa, are you close to Kennywood? Is Idlewild Park in Pennsylvania? That's good. Sleeping and Make sure you study hard and do really good on them stuff. I want to hear that you did really good. When is school over there? Hi to Georgie, or Popovich. I'm gonna stick with that one, Popovich. Welcome back. You went to the zoo too on a field trip? I never went to the zoo on a field trip. We just always went to Kennywood, and we went to circuses, which they don't do anymore. So, well, I don't think so, except Barnum and Bailey, they're done, right? You never heard of that park? I wonder if it's still, maybe it doesn't even exist anymore. It was almost like a storybook land that I remember. I only went there as a kid. So, okay, Fluffy, enjoy your day. Yeah, Cedar Point is nice. Kennywood was too. I really liked it. Hey, Alex, how you doing? But I remember at Kennywood that they those rides were really neat, and they were still there when I went years and years later. Yeah, SeaWorld. They're no longer there. It's still here in Florida, though, SeaWorld. But I think they're going to stop doing anything with the wells and stuff like that. You went to churches on your field trips? Well, Laylo, congratulations. My husband was on Delta not that long ago. When he went on his trip, he took Delta. You're pretty close to Cedar Point then, Jerry. That's good. But are y'all excited? So you're able to fly on your own now? And are you going to be able to do international flights, or is that extra training? I'm just nosy about that. I'm assuming you probably have to have some kind of extra training, but I'm not sure. That's funny. Why? Yeah, I've heard of Hershey's Park too. I know I hate the autocorrect too, because when I'm typing my husband, I'm sneaking in a message at work to him real quick, and it autocorrects. I'm like, shoot. And then he always says, what? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm like, can't you just figure it out? Uncertain. I see your comments, Texas. I don't know how delayed they are, but I do see them. You're behind on everything. Aww. Which ones usually go international, Laylo? 757 or... Which is the biggest? Because I don't know which is the biggest. I know we'd always, not for school, but a lot of times we'd go to the Amish area too. And that was always interesting too, to see all their stuff. You know, their woodwork is definitely quality woodwork. Did he bring in cake trolls? Or he's probably like, I couldn't find any cake trolls. Yeah, I've seen the Amish on the TLC. It's a little crazy. I've never watched it, but it seems a little crazy. Will you get a regular schedule, Laylo, or you don't know? Or when I lived in Pennsylvania, I was in the Southwest. I was right next to Maryland, West Virginia. We could just hop, skip right over there. Okay. Oh, Sesame Place. You know, they have the Lego land here also now. I have not been to that one yet. And they used to have another place, but I can't remember the name of it. And I only went there once, but it was like botanical gardens, and it was actually nice with the butterflies and everything. Oh, wow. There you go, Laylo. Congratulations. You've been to Legoland, Sandra? Here in Florida, or? I think it's another place too, but I'm not sure, but. In Denmark, okay. I wonder if it's the same as the one here. Have you seen any pictures of the one here? I'm sure it's... Oh, yeah, yeah. Somebody... Somebody walking down her street. You hear how upset she's getting. He's walking down her street. She's shaking my stand. Yeah, we have aquariums here also. And science centers. And they're actually pretty neat. But I went to one a while back. And when you went to the theater, it was domed. And as soon as I walked into the dome, I got dizzy and almost fell over. It knocked off my vertigo so bad. It was just a big, huge dome, and I went in, and I almost fell to the floor. That's how dizzy I got right away as soon as I went there. It was the weirdest thing. I never had that happen before, but it was crazy. Yep, my son just took her outside, and she just ran up to the fence. So she gets so upset. She hates it so much when this lady, she comes down the road with a stroller and a baby and her dog, and Nikki will cry and cry and cry. She has to go outside and chase this family down the road. And I told you one time there's an older couple walking down, and it's taking them forever. So Nikki started at one end, barking, 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 and then when they got a little closer, she moved over, barking, 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 and then she'd run back and forth because it took them forever. So she's like going back and forth for the longest time to chase them down, but it took them forever to walk down the road. So I know that probably made her crazy. So, well, guys, I love you very much, but I still have so much to do. I have to wash dishes and stuff like that, and not looking forward to any of it. And plus, I'm so tired, and I kind of like to. I don't think I'm gonna go get a haircut tonight. I just don't feel like it. I wish I could do it myself. How many states have I been to? Quite a few. Up along the East Coast, quite a few, because I would drive from here in Florida up to Pennsylvania and Ohio and Michigan and stuff like that. So and do the Carolinas and Tennessee and Virginia and West Virginia. I've been to all of them. So, hi Louise, how you doing? I had a wonderful time with you guys, and I'll try not to make it so long next time. We'll just see how my schedule goes, but it's just a little bit busy right now. But I still will be uploading my videos as usual, but it just might not be live. But I hope you all enjoy them, and next time I come live, I hope. Thank you, Texas. Texas says, I hope everybody has a nice evening or morning wherever you are. That's just about what I say. So, I love you guys. Have a wonderful day or evening, depending on where you are, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, love you very much, and thank you guys so much, because I definitely appreciate each and every one of you a lot. You don't even know how much I appreciate you guys, and I definitely think of you guys as my friend. And I'll talk to you later. I love you guys. Bye bye.